So 1/3 cup of this one has 15 grams. If you multiply the 15 by 3 to get a whole cup, that puts you at what? 45? What? This one ain't too shabby. Hello beautiful people, welcome to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Shakayla. I create and share delicious plant-based recipes and inspiration. If you're returning, thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. So I've been praying on ideas for this Veganuary series. I'm like, what should I record? Because I can only cook so much and I want to be helpful. So I was praying and I feel like it was placed on my heart to record this video, which is about some of the plant-based protein that I enjoy eating and that I like to keep on hand. Now, I currently have a goal or a challenge for myself to get 100+ grams of protein every day. If I don't hit 100 grams, I am a-okay, like perfectly fine, but I do have a goal to hit 100 grams of protein. So I wanted to go through some of the ways that I am able to hit 100 grams of protein in a day and just the different sources of plant-based protein that I have on hand. First, I wanted to start with the fridge. We're gonna go from my fridge, freezer to my pantry. The very first one is, y'all guessed it, tofu. This is a tofu stand account, okay? I really enjoy using tofu. I make sure I get organic, non-GMO tofu. I do also consume soy-free tofu. Now, I consume soy-free tofu not because I am afraid of soy. By any means, research has shown us not to be afraid of soy, but the reason that I buy the soy-free tofu is because one, it has more protein than regular soy-based tofu, but then it also has less fat and less carbs. Now, am I on a low-fat, low-carb diet? No, but do I enjoy eating the soy-free tofu because it has more protein? Yes, absolutely. So tofu is another good way. This tofu has 14 grams of protein and I'm able to find this at just about every grocery store near me. When it comes to the soy-free tofu, I can only find that at select stores, which is why I don't eat it as often. If it was like at the grocery store down the street from me, then I would probably have it more often as well. Oh, another thing with the soy-free tofu, it is more expensive. So the soy-free tofu that I currently use is made from fava beans. It's from the brand Big Mountain Foods. I've also had chickpea tofu and pumpkin seed tofu, but I really don't buy those anymore. Not that they're nasty, but I don't fully enjoy it like I enjoy regular soy tofu or the fava bean tofu, then I don't even need to buy them. So yeah, so my main two sources of tofu is this organic soy-based tofu and then fava bean tofu. Another thing I don't have because I drink it all, I like to drink soy milk. So soy milk, depending on the brand, can have anywhere from like 8 to 10 grams of protein per cup. So y'all know, if you've been here, you know I'm a matcha girly. And if I'm just having my matcha, I can get almost 10 grams of protein right there, which is great. And then another thing I like to have on hand is tempeh. I'll be real with y'all. Unless it is tempeh bacon, I get very nervous about cooking with tempeh because the taste is very, how do we say, interesting. If you have a tempeh recipe, please share it with me because I've cooked with it before and I thought it was cool. But I have it just in case, okay? Now, onto the freezer side of things. I keep some mock meats in the freezer, just in case. Just when I'm feeling like, I don't feel like making anything. So I do have my dairy chicken. This is one that I really enjoy using. It's a go-to, has 14 grams of protein per serving. So I have that every now and then. Something else that I like to keep in the freezer is my bread. Now, I like sourdough bread, but sourdough bread doesn't have, I wouldn't say it might be like 1 gram of protein per serving, but it's really good for the digestive system. So that's why, and it also tastes good. So that's why I like it. But this Food for Life, like the Ezekiel bread, the sprouted grain bread, also I want to say Dave's Killer bread, has a good amount of protein in it. These English muffins, for example, if you have the whole English muffin, that is 8 grams of protein on its own. You can't really beat that. You know, you really can't. Something else I like to keep in the freezer, I'm down to the last little bit of this, but edamame. Edamame is a really great snack. Half a cup of this has 9 grams of protein and a bag of this has 41 grams. I'm never sitting around eating a bag of edamame, but I am sitting around eating half a cup to a cup of edamame. And one of my favorite snacks for edamame, I've shared this on my channel before, but I love to take a little bit of maple syrup, a little bit of chili crunch, and a splash of soy sauce, putting it, listen, try it and thank me later. Try it and thank me later. So in my pantry, I like to keep protein powder. These are, well, this one is empty. I just finished it. And I'm very sad about it because this one is kind of hard to find. But Chobani is really good. It only has 5 ingredients. Great, right? And then Garden of Life has a really good protein. I've used, this is my 3rd time buying protein powder from Garden of Life. I got this one from Amazon and I really enjoy it. It has 20 grams of protein per serving. Another thing that I enjoy, oh, I'll show y'all my pantry. It needs a beauty makeover, but protein pasta. So this one is red lentil pasta. This one has 14 grams of protein per serving. And then this one is chickpea pasta. Depending on how much you eat, it has 12 grams of protein per 2 ounces and 21 grams of protein per 3.5 ounces. Now these, if you've watched my recent videos, you've seen I've cooked with this most recently a lot. And maybe it's because I'm just discovering it, so I am using it as much as I can, and it also has a good amount of protein in the servings. But pea protein crumbles, I got this one from Amazon. It's from the brand Noble Plate. I've talked about them a lot. This one is Plant Boss, and I got this one from my local grocery store. Now, if I had to choose between the two for convenience, I'm picking this one because I can just go to the grocery store and get it. But for the protein, I'm picking this one. According to the nutrition facts, 1 cup of this has 45 grams of protein. But then in 1/3 cup of this, well, actually, hold on. So 1/3 cup of this one has 15 grams. If you multiply the 15 by 3 to get a whole cup, that puts you at what? 45? What? This one ain't too shabby. But yeah, pea protein crumbles. Love, love, love them down, okay? Another thing I like using is PB Fit. Now it is a peanut butter powder, so it's not necessarily like the, you know, the thick peanut butter. I like this one because 2 tablespoons has 8 grams of protein. I like to put this one in my smoothies. I like putting it in my spicy peanut sauce, which I put on my Thai chop salad, which is delicious. And also dessert. So anytime I want to make a dessert that calls for peanut butter, I'm using this PB Fit. Another good source of protein on a plant-based diet for me is quinoa. I love cooking with quinoa. Another thing I like to use is, well, this one isn't opened. I have more in here, but pretty much I enjoy using lentils. So this is orange lentils. I have some green lentils in there as well as some brown lentils. So for black lentils, it has 13 grams of protein per serving. Brown lentils have 11 grams of protein. French lentils have 12. Green lentils have 10. Yellow lentils have 11, and orange lentils have 11 grams of protein. So lentils are also a really good source of protein. And then this is probably one of my favorite ways to not only help a meal taste even better, but to add more protein. Nutritional yeast. It also has a good amount of B12. And then also 2 tablespoons of this equals 4 grams of plant protein. And then last but not least, I have beans. So I have chickpeas, and then, I also keep black beans, but I would just say beans in general. They do vary in the amount of protein that they have. For example, 1 serving of these butter beans that I have has about 8 grams of protein, whereas 1 serving of chickpeas have about 6 grams of protein. So it varies. I don't have an issue getting protein on a plant-based diet. I know that there are a lot of misconceptions out there. People think like, oh, you can't get protein on a plant-based diet. There's no way you can get it. Yes, you can. It does require you to be a bit more intentional though. Of course, I'm not a certified professional, nutritionist, or anything like that. This is just what I've learned over the past 6 years of following a plant-based diet, and I wanted to share. So that is all that I have for today. I hope this video was helpful. I think we have 6 more videos to go in this series. So let me know in the comments what you want to see within my Veganuary series. Maybe you're starting this journey off brand new and you want to know what I've learned. Feel free to ask that in the comments and I'll be sure to address it in a future video. But as always, I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you watching my videos, and I will see you in the next one.